It looks like there's a little bit more to the story. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you an update on the sassy trucker Tiara Allen out there in Dubai. I covered a story a few days ago where a Black American woman ventured over to Dubai, got into an argument with a rental car company, and as a result of the argument, of the screaming match, she has been locked up over there in Dubai and her passport has been taken away. Now, there's a big uproar over this, talking about, well, she shouldn't have got locked up over there for screaming, and Dubai does not have women's rights. But there are a lot of other people who are saying, hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You can't do whatever you want to do, wherever you want to do it. Now, the police out there have responded, the police in Dubai, and they're saying, wait a minute, this whole thing about a screaming match being the reason why she got detained is not accurate. Really, it was about slander and defamation, which are also offenses here in the U.S., but not criminal offenses. You probably won't get locked up for slander or defamation in the U.S. There could be a big civil penalty. You could pay a lot of money in a lawsuit depending upon what's going on, but you're not going to get locked up for that. But again, when in Dubai, you got to do what they do. When in Rome, do as the Romans. I'm going to get into that a little bit more in a minute, but first, let's back up to give you a recap about what's going on. And this is her right here, Miss Tiara Allen, right? The sassy trucker. That's her. I'm going to play some of this right here. This is a video that she did before she was arrested. All right. So you can kind of see what's going on. I don't have the sound on. I just want you to kind of see what's happening, right? She has it tagged Dubai, UAE. You see the Arabic on the building. So she's over there. And in the States, she is a big rig, a truck driver. I'm not quite sure if she's a good driver, bad driver. I have no idea. I don't know too much about her, but I do know a lot about her content. You can kind of see what she has going on right here. You know, the revealing outfits and the body and everything. A lot of guys are going to like that, okay? A lot of guys are going to like what she has going on, all right? And that's kind of a big that's a big genre here on YouTube. Women that are kind of, you know, they look nice, their bodies are attractive to some people, and they're doing a lot of male-dominated things. They drive in trucks, they're hunting and fishing and whatever. I'm not hating on the hustle, but that's just what's going on. She has a YouTube. It's branded The Sassy Trucker. We can kind of see what's going on. She went to Dubai, and there was an issue. That's her right there, Miss Tiara Allen. And let's keep on going here. Now, here is a news clip from News Nation. We're going to hear a little bit more about this story to get some details. Then we're going to get into what the Dubai police said and also what others are saying. Some say this could be a big scam. She could be getting extorted. We'll talk about all that in a minute. And if you want to see this right here in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. If you're on IG, visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Social media influencer Tiara Young Allen has been detained since May after she got into a car accident in Dubai and then attempted to retrieve some personal belongings from a rental car company. And that's when things started to go sideways.
Now, here's the thing. She was a passenger in the car from what I was able to read, and there was an accident. And when she went to try and retrieve her belongings, they were saying, hey, you got to pay some money in order to get the belongings. Now, this could be one of two things. The first thing, it could be a legitimate fee from the company. Let's say you get into an accident and you don't have insurance. Well, you got to pay the damages. And if you don't pay the damages, why would you be able to get your belongings out? Why would that happen? The second thing is maybe there was insurance, but there's a deductible, and they're saying, okay, pay the deductible and you can get your belongings. That could be what's going on. But also, the last thing, there could be extortion, where it's like, okay, if you want your stuff, pay me X amount under the table and I'll let you get it. Either way it goes, whether it's a legitimate fee, illegitimate fee, extortion, whatever it is, you don't handle it by having a screaming match right there on the ground. You go to a U.S. consulate out there in Dubai, tell them what's going on, and try to come to a conclusion or resolution. Don't try to hold court right there on the street in Dubai. You're going to lose that every single time, especially as a blue passport foreigner from America.
Joining me now is Tiara's mother, Tina Baxter, and Houston community activist Quanell X. Thank you both for being here. It's shocking, it's stunning, it's terrifying. For you, Tina, this must be a nightmare. Tell me about the last time you heard from your daughter.
I did hear from her this morning by text message. We did talk on the phone yesterday.
And how did she sound? What is she telling you?
Now, I think what happened, the reason why she's able to communicate with her through text is because she may not actually be in jail or prison over there. I think what happened was she was detained, then released, but her passport was confiscated, so she can't leave Dubai until this whole thing is resolved. I think that's what's going on. If that's wrong, y'all please let me know in the comments.
She's stronger than me right now. But she's definitely depressed. She's scared. She's confused. I've never seen her this depressed in her whole entire life.
Why is she told she was arrested? What information was she given at the time?
She was told that a case was opened against her by Musa Rental Car Company for screaming.
And where? Go ahead. Sorry.
So she was there to pick up her items after a minor fender bender, and she was actually invited there by the rental car company. She told me that they sound like they were very cooperative over the phone, but when she got there, she said their whole demeanor changed immediately, especially because they realized she was alone, and they really didn't have any intentions on giving her back her items. So she told me that the employee started screaming at her and insisting that she give him money. And she wanted the whole nightmare to go away. So she was willing to give the money. But the only thing is that they had her credit cards. They had her cell phone. She's used to paying using transactions on her iPay or using her credit cards. She couldn't pay them. So she had no way of even giving them any money at the moment because they had every form of payment that she brought to Dubai with her.
Let me ask you, how is she able to contact you? What is she saying about where she's being held and how she's being treated right now?
Great question. Great question. Let's see what the answer is.
She's being treated okay right now. I don't want to talk about where she's being held because I'm really concerned about her safety. She ended up with her friend's phone that was also detained in the accident. And she was able to reach me through the friend's phone. And she eventually she used another form of getting in contact with me to keep me up to date on what's happening.
She's probably like in the hotel or something like that on their house arrest or something like that, but not in a jail. Because I don't think you got your cell phone in jail, not even in Dubai.
Several months, Quanell, is the State Department involved here? What steps and actions are you taking in accordance with the family to try to get, one, information, and two, and more importantly, bring her home safely?
They are aware of her case. They're saying they've been looking into it. They have spoken with their counsel. What we're upset is that this is a concocted charge. It's a trumped-up charge.
Okay, now we can just go on to the next thing right there. We're talking about trumped up charges. I mean, it's possible, but again, you're not in the United States. You're talking about a whole different country, and they got their own thing going on. So it is what it is. Now, can we get to the police's take? Like I said from the beginning, like I said from the start, the police were like, nah, it's not even like that. It wasn't just about the screaming. There was more. So let's read this right here. It says Dubai police deny media claims on U.S. woman's arrest over quote unquote yelling in public. And then it says here she was questioned as per legal procedures and subsequently released pending the resolution of ongoing legal proceedings, according to an official statement. Okay, this is on Khaleej Times. All right, so you guys, I think this is like a UAE news website. Let's check it out here. So the Dubai police, let me just zoom in a little bit. There we go. The Dubai police have categorically denied allegations that an American woman was arrested merely for yelling in public. The claims, which were mentioned in some stories circulating in the media, present a completely distorted picture of the case, the authorities said in a statement issued to Khaleej Times on Saturday. it wasn't only a case of quote unquote screaming. So that could have been part of it. Screaming could have been part of it, but there was more. It wasn't only a case of screaming. According to the statement, the Dubai police received a complaint from a car rental office, which accused the woman of slandering and defaming an employee amidst a dispute over car rental fees. Defamation is a serious offense punishable by hefty fines and jail time in the UAE. According to the law, publicly attributing statements to another person which may expose him to contempt of others can get one fined. I'm not sure what their currency is, 20,000, and jail for up to 2 years. Based on the Dubai police statement, which was issued through the Dubai media online, legal procedures between the woman and the car rental office are still ongoing. The individual was questioned as per legal procedures, subsequently released pending resolution of ongoing legal proceedings. All right. So that's the article right there. So what I think happened is the passport got revoked, or they may not have given her the passport back, and now there's a legal case between them. She could go to jail over this, or maybe just a bigger fine. I don't really know what it is. And this is from Insider. Now they're trying to say that she could be a victim of an elaborate scam. Okay. Now this is just their opinion. It could be the case, but like I said from the beginning, the way to handle it is not by being out there trying to hold court in the middle of the street. You're not going to win that, especially when you are a foreigner from America, because now they're going to say, okay, you got money. We can basically, we can get a lot of money from you by doing things how we do it versus not. If that's the case, which it may or may not be. All right. So let's read some of these right here. I won't read the entire thing. I'm going to read some of these little bullet points because that kind of gives you an idea of the other side. So a Texas woman, let me just zoom in. A Texas woman can't leave the UAE after she was accused of violating a vague law criminalizing offensive behavior. Staff at the rental car company reported Tierra Allen, 29, to authorities after an argument, Allen's mother told Insider. She said the rental car company was demanding large sums of money to return her daughter's passport and phone, a known scam. Now, that could be the case. There could be some extortion. There could be some scamming going on. And here's a question I have as I close. Is it about the money was, it was a scam and she was arguing over that, or was she not able to pay it because they had the credit cards in the vehicle? I mean, which one is it? Okay, if the cards are in the vehicle and you want to pay, be like, hey, I don't have my money on me. They're in the car. All you got to do is go get my my credit card, bring it out to me. I'll pay you, and then we're done. Or was it an argument about the money, talking about I ain't paying that, you trying to rob me? Which one was it? I think we could pretty much put 2 and 2 together and get 4. But as I close, I want to say this. It's unfortunate that she's out there going through this. But again, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You can't just go to a different country and expect for them to uphold your same level of freedom that you have in your home country. It's just that simple. People take America for granted until they go somewhere else, and then they realize they don't have freedom anymore in that new place. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How you feel about this whole situation? What do you think is going on? Do you think that there was more than just quote unquote screaming, defamation and all kind of stuff? Is that really in the mix? Does it really matter? Is it kind of the same thing? You have an argument and then the argument goes one way and then there's an arrest, taking the passport, all that as a result. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I think it's important to understand what's really going on here because we got to get the real picture of what's happening rather than just people's opinions and feelings and whatnot. Let's get the reality so people that may want to go over there in the future are forewarned about what could happen to them. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.